Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. So, the rocket over here is ready to go to fly back over to Novus, where we will have to check out why we have a massive power outage. We also will probably have to try to kickstart the base back into gear, which will probably also be something that is not going to be as simple as we might think. But either way, there's only one way to do this, and that is by going back to Novus and kicking stuff back into gear. So let's take the rocket, fly back where we need to fly back to, and hope that we can fix up everything. Hope. The last time we looked at power, I think power was fine. But we have been playing around with a whole bunch of speed modules, productivity modules, and beacons, so it might just have been that we have completely blown the power fuse. Well, that's fun as well. Well, that is definitely one way to land over here. Sure. Leave it. And one thing, of course, that could have happened is maybe the oil train just got kind of stuck. Let's have a look at the oil train over here. The oil train over here is in a state where, well, no, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. The oil train is full of oil. Oh, actually, look at this. He wants to go. He can't go. And you know why that is? He got stuck. He fully got stuck. And the reason for that is this little train down here that wants to resupply the outpost. And then over here, this train that wanted to refuel the outpost, and those two over here are having some issues with each other. Okay, there we go. So if we do something like this might already fix it. Because you over here, you want to go... Oh, no, even worse. Oh, God, we are now... Okay, you want to go back. Here we go. So you go around like this. You will be then stuck over there. That's fine. Then we do need a signal over here for our other small train to come. No, the other small train is now they're stuck over here. What's going on over here? So you kind of tried to leave. I see what's happening over here. They're both on the same segment. There we go. So now the oil train is coming over, and now things over here are unstuck. So our train system got stuck. Okay, good. That's at least good news in terms of we don't have a big bad issue in terms of trains not being having enough performance and stuff like that. But we do need to kickstart the base. Now that's gonna be one thing that's gonna be kind of annoying. We also need oof. Oof. Let's disconnect the power plants from the outside. Let's start off with that. Let's fly around here and see where they are connected to other parts of the base. And let's just disconnect that real quick. We will probably have to reconnect those afterwards. But for now, just disconnect everything. The power plant is around. And then we need to kickstart it and make it spin again. Just want to see if there's a connection over here. There's nothing over here, nothing over there. This one is not connected. Perfect. I could just check the map. I know. But I kind of want to fly around. Good. Disconnect this one. Then we are connected over there, but that does not go anywhere. And then we fly around over here. That is fine. I do hope that the oil train... Oh, shit. I should have checked. Where did the oil train go? Technically, it doesn't really matter. He is over here. But he does need to be over there. Because that's where we need the oil. Now, the train did not unload over there. Mostly because there's no power to unload the train. So we should be fine. And I think we're also fine in terms of power tags over here. Yeah, disconnected over there. Disconnected over there. No connections over here. Yeah, I think we have isolated our power plant over here. Good. So then we can try to start to kickstart it a little bit. We do have a bit of biofuel just sitting around over here. So let's consume all of this. And let's consume all of that. There we go. Okay, inventory full. I guess it's fine. Can we get my inventory a little bit less full? Like, here, drop this, drop that. Because then we can kickstart a little bit harder. And the harder we kickstart it, the better it goes. Good, that should be fine. And then And I guess it's time to kickstart. So, how do we kickstart it? Well, we basically just take some fuel and we just go around. Here we go. Here we go. If you're wondering how I'm doing this, I'm just holding the Y button and just mousing over the machines that need inputs. Every time you hover over a machine, you all put in one item. And by just spazzing my mouse out like this, I can... Oh, it's all in there now. Good. We can at least get something done over here. Okay, there should also be enough for the oil over here to be unloaded. It is. And it's also enough for the whole thing over here to start working again. Good. Let's pick up some more fuel. Let's kickstart up more parts of the power plant. The more we kick up, the more the power plant over here will go again. And then we just need to spin it around a couple of times and it should be fine afterwards. So, here we go again. Just spaz out this. There we go. There we go. We should also check if we actually completely isolated the power plant over here. I mean, the amount of power we're now going to be generating over here will be vastly outperforming the power needs. And wow, this place still needs like 80 megawatts. Oh, is this a different plant? Wait, do we have a power disconnection inside of our power plant? It is connected over here. It is connected over there. It is connected over here. No, this should be fine. It should be fine. Also here. Bot, please come into my pocket. Thank you. Oh, these are the logistic bots that are coming from all the... Oh, God. Those poor bots. Well, you're gonna live somewhere else now, it seems. It seems we got some logistic bots from way over there, following us all the way over here. So be it. Put that in there. Put that in there. Actually, keep that. Pick up that. That should be enough fuel for a while. And time to kickstart some more. Yeah, those bots. Yeah, we will have to lead them back. If we don't lead them back, they will start to live over here, which I guess is fine. We could have some logistic bots in here if we need to. It's not really required that we have logistic bots in this network, but it doesn't really hurt. Ah, those stupid bots. There we go. Okay, this thing over here already seems to be cycling because I can already see some biofuel coming down the line over here, which is good. This one over here is also starting to cycle. Excellent. And then this one over here, same thing. Perfect. So we now just need to wait a bit. Let me just go back over here to base and we will have to wait for those bots, which is going to be slightly annoying. Well, actually, we don't really need to. They will then just be living somewhere else. We just stole a whole bunch of bots from over here. How many bots did we steal? It doesn't even show because nothing is connected over here. Ah, too bad, too bad, too bad. Good, but that should at least fix up the power plant. So let that spin for a while. Now, there is going to be one critical thing. And you will notice that the more you play around with beacons and the more you play around with modules, that the initial power draw of your base can be immense, to say the least. It can take a while for us to get this whole base over here back into the fold. But let's hope it will be fine. Let's just let the power plant over here spin up a bit. And it is doing that fairly well. We just have to wait for the power over here, or the biofuel over here to go all the way over there. And the biofuel over here to go all the way over there. And this one all the way over there. So we're almost there. In the meantime, let's have a think about something else. Now, there's one thing we need to do over here. And that is fix up the Vulcanite train. The Vulcanite has already landed over here, which is great. But, of course, I forgot the most important part again. And that is set up these filters. There we go. Same thing over here. I mean, now at least we will not forget. But this will be the crushed Iridium. And this thing over here will be the crushed Holmium. There we go. And we don't need crushed Iridium or crushed Holmium in the network. Same is true for the Vulcanite. So that can just go straight up in the train. And then we're done with it. And then let's pick up, well, these parts. Oh. Can we just empty out my inventory over here real quick? There we go. Drop everything in there. And then pick up these. Pick up those. Pick up these. Here we go. Good. And for now, I'm just going to put them in here. It'll be fine. There we go. There we go. Good. Good, 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 good. So, what else do we need? Well, we do need some more uranium processing at some point in time. And for this, yet again, I was having a peek at Byra over here. Because not only does Byra give us all the Immersite that we need and all of the Iridium that we need, and we still need to set up the Iridium mines over here, by the way. There's also quite a bit of uranium ore going around over here. I'm kind of thinking of exporting uranium ore over here from this planet, because the uranium ore over here is far easier to get. It might be a little bit further out, and we might need to make it a little bit of a longer train line, but it is so much easier to get the uranium from an offshore planet than trying to get the uranium from over here. We have this outpost over here, this iron outpost over here, which I just built over here at some point in time by artillerying everything around there. And this whole area over here was empty, like completely empty. But the biter resettlement over here was pretty strict about it. And look at this. They are everywhere. I also do hope that this over here is not being eaten at the moment. I think it might be eaten at the moment. Yeah, my map view over here tells me that there's, I think, a single splitter or spitter over there just sitting there, going at it, which of course is also not good. So, what does the power system over here say? Okay, everything's back up, so let's hook it up into the full power network again and see what we can do with that. Also, the bots that are flying over here, well, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Good, 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 good. Let's give the whole base a bit of a kickstart. And I think only hooking up this part over here will already be enough. Don't do that, please. Yeah, there's a 7 gigawatt power draw over here. We're currently making 1.2 gigawatts over there. And you can already see that that's going to be a bit of an issue. And what we basically need to do is feed up or power up all the roboports. These are going to eat up quite a bit of power for a while. And we just have to hope that we can get over the threshold of power that we need. Now, these over here will charge up slowly but surely. The whole power plant over here, of course, is now running at full 1.2 gigawatts power. The power draw over here should back down. And I hope we survive that. And the thing over here is we are going to be consuming all this fuel over here at a steady rate, while we are not going to be able to produce it fast enough afterwards. So we might need to kick it a couple of times. We might even need to go through the base step by step and get things up one by one. But that will be the roboports done, and that already looks so much better. So much better. Still a bit of a high power draw, especially with all these accumulators over there. Let's wait for these over here to fill up. The base over here should also be active, and the biter that was probably sitting over here will probably got scared quite a bit by all the laser turrets going up suddenly. And once these are full, there we go. We still got quite the decent power draw. Ooh. But I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine. At least now we should be able to produce enough fuel back over here so that this thing over here can be working non-stop again. Good. But yeah, that was a bit of a scary situation over there. It should be fixed over here now. And you over there will probably be going around a couple of times, just bringing oil wherever we need it. So I guess it's fine as well. Good, 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 good. And I can also already see all these bots over here coming over to me. Wait a minute. There we go. Fine. Bring it to me directly. Are they charging on me? They are charging on me. Could you maybe charge over here? I'm just going to run away from you. Are they even going to park on me? They're also going to park on me. What the hell? Oh, these bots really do not want anything to do with me. Okay, let's maybe try to fly away from them one more time. maybe they'll figure it out themselves. I don't really care too much. Good. But that does mean, let's park over here real quick. That does mean, are they coming to me or are they going somewhere else? I hope they're going somewhere else. I think they're still coming over to me. But that does mean that this train over here is ready to go. So we can already set you up. You go to the provider, you go to the requester, full cargo, empty cargo, off you go. So that is the enriched vulcanite already done, which will be going all the way over here. And then the only thing we're missing over here is our iridium. Good. And I think it would be probably for the best for me to just leave this planet right away so these bots can figure out what they need to do themselves. Because I think they're just flying after me to the best of their abilities. And, well, that robot army over there is gonna take some time to get that done. But so be it. So be it. Maybe if I just deactivate this, maybe if I deactivate my personal robot port, will they go somewhere else? Oh, it's an army of zombies now. What the hell? Is that? Oh, that's weird. I never saw that before. That is like a little pontoon or something like that. A 1x1 storage. In case like one of your bots dies over water. You can still pick it up like that. I never saw that before. That's amazing. Good. But our main objective is going to be Byra. And actually, this rocket over here, yeah, we have a bit of an issue over here. I'm just going to take out, just for now, where is it? The uranium from over here. And we're going to do this in a very stupid way. I'm just going to negate the signal over here. If I just completely take it out, I will probably forget. If I do it like this, well, I might still forget, but who knows. But at least this way around, science over here can keep rolling. And then we got this rocket over here, and this rocket over here is ready to go back to Byra. And you know what? I'm just going to take this one, and we're just going to fly it over to Byra and let the bots deal with whatever the bots want to do. I'm actually kind of curious to see what the bots are now going to do once I leave the planet. They're just going to sit over there, over the ocean, just flying around, going like, this is where I live now. I do hope that they find... Ooh, that's kind of loud. I do hope that they find, like, a better place to live. But we will see about that soon. Good! Here we go. Here we go. We have arrived. We are back on Byra, which means we can start setting up an iridium mine over here. We've got the Immersat mine over here, or the Immersat processing center. We could make an iridium processing center probably somewhere over here. And the only thing we need to do is to start mining up that iridium. Now, there is a couple of steps we need to do for iridium mining. Iridium mining does require sulfuric acid per mining operation. So we do need to set up something to a sulfuric acid making machine. Now, that is not too hard. You can make sulfuric acid out of crude oil. We don't really have a lot of crude oil on the map, but it is around. There should probably be enough crude oil on the map for us to at least get some sulfuric acid going, at least for a while, until it maybe does run out at some point in time. So we can start working on that. I think there was also a big... The annoying part about oil patches on like a winter planet is you can't hardly see them because they're orange. And orange and white is like, yeah, good luck with that. And there's one over there. And then maybe somewhere else. There's probably more around. I think I remember finding like a 2.4 million patch. 2.2 million, there we go. Not too far away, but we will have to build our way over there and figure that out once we are there. We do got more crude oil over here. And we do got more crude oil over here. But the good thing about setting up something like a sulfuric acid making machine is if we do decide to mine up uranium ore over here, uranium ore also needs that. So... that came out of nowhere. Sorry about that. Sorry if I woke somebody up because of that. The other thing we're going to need is we're going to need some iron ore. And iron ore is also pretty rare on this planet. We do have, I think, this little stupid patch over here, but we can't use this one. This patch over here, I think the only reason we have this is to make some rocket fuel every now and then out of the heavy oil. No, I think out of the light oil that we accumulate. We do get heavy oil, and the heavy oil over here goes into... What do we use the heavy oil for? It goes into cryonite processing. Okay, I see. Yeah, the petroleum gas. I think the petroleum gas goes into something else. What do we need the petroleum gas for? Petroleum gas goes down here. And then I think we just burn it off over here as well. Yeah, we just burn it off over here as well. Which is kind of interesting. Yeah, it just goes all in there. It goes all in there. That is also perfectly fine. Good. So, what do we need to do? Find an iron ore patch. And I was looking at some, and I think we're gonna choose this one over here. 407,000, not too far away. We got a bit of a rail track over here. We could use either. We do need to set up a small smelting array, and we do need to set up something small in terms of making sulfuric acid. So, what do we have available? I didn't actually bring anything. I was kind of hoping that the stuff that we have over here on Byra will be enough for us to make whatever we need. Let's have a quick look where we can... Where is it? Ah, there we go. Usage. So the most simple recipe we can do pretty much in any kind of smelter. We could maybe do this one as well. I mean, if we're already going to make some sulfuric acid, we might just use some of the sulfuric acid to make some more iron plate. And the more I think about it, the more we should probably do it like this. But I think we do need to kickstart this off a little bit. So let's maybe think of... Ooh, do we have filtration stations over here? I don't think we have filtration stations over here. I might have shot off that rocket a little bit too early. Well, only one thing, a way to find out. Is it called filtration station? What's it called again? It is called a filtration plant. Yeah, ugh, we don't have those. We don't have those over here. So yeah, maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe not. But we definitely do have quite a lot of these industrial furnaces around. That is great. And chemical plants. We also got all the chemical plants that we need. Why is my inventory such a mess? Here, have these. Those are yours now. Also, we definitely don't need these crushers over here. And the quarry drills, you can keep them as well. Yeah, give me like 10 of these. And let's figure out what we want to build with that. So, step number uno is make a sulfuric acid making plant. We're going to bring in iron ore. Straight up. And that iron ore, we're going to straight up smelt into iron plate. This thing over here requires or makes 15 iron plate every 48. At crafting speed 4, we are obviously faster. We will, however, put in speed and prod modules probably in here. Are we going to do that? We should definitely put in productivity modules in here. So we're going to have a crafting speed of, well, a little bit less than that. It's not going to be crafting speed 8. It's going to be, I think, 7.6 or 7.2. We can check that over here on Novice, because that is basically going to be the crafting speed that we have on these machines. And it's going to be 6.4, the crafting speed. If we add speed modules over here. And let's calculate with that. Okay, 6.4. So 6.4, let's get a quick calculator out, because every now and then I do need to pick up a calculator. Times 15. So we make 96 per craft. And then on top of that, we get 40% from our prod modules. So we make 134.4 per 48. And then that means we make about 2.8 per second. 2.8 is a very good number. If we put a chem plant around and we turn that into sulfuric acid, we do need, every chem plant does need 1 iron plate per second. If we put in some speed and some prod, it will need 2 plate per second. We could just 1-to-1 these and call it a day. And you know what? I think I'm just going to do that. So we could do something like this. Put the beacon in the middle. And place you over there. Place you over there. Just bring in the plate directly. The sulfur, we will probably have to push in. The sulfur. Now, here. The sulfur, you say. If we move this thing over here, like all the way over here, and we place you over there, and you over there, and you start making sulfur, and you start making sulfur, how much sulfur do you make? You do make 2 sulfur per second. If we go at the same speed, there will be 4 sulfur per second, plus 25% on top of that. That's 5 sulfur per second. And if we take this thing over here, going at crafting speed 2, you will need 10 sulfur per second. So it is a 5-to-2 ratio still. Actually, no. With productivity modules, it will be a 2-to-1 ratio. Sure. And then the question is, can we get? Oh. This might be very horrible, but this might work. Will this work? With loaders, it will work. Ooh. Ooh. And then where do we place the pipe even? I mean, we get what we need like this. This makes what we need. I was kind of thinking of placing a chest over here and a chest over there, and then just do this, that, this, but that will not be fast enough. Will it be fast enough? How much do we need? We need 20, we need 10 per second. This will not be fast enough. If we somehow manage to load it in, it will be fast enough. We could load it in if we do it a bit different. We can place a loader over here. We can try something like this. That could work. Question is on which side of the belt. Well, we can adjust it. I think the near does it on the left side and the far does it on the right side. I'm not quite sure. It's been a while. Let's check that out real quick. Let's just make a bit of a test. So you over there, you over there, you over there. You will be nearsighted. And then you get one of these, one of those, and then just use some pipe. Oh yes, that works just as intended. We might need to tweak it out a little bit. That will be fine. Then the question over here is you do 6 items per hand size. That will be fast enough. That will be fast enough. And then we can just slide it in like that. And then, yeah, that could work. Pretty messy build, but I love it. This could be really, really good. And then, of course, yeah, you're going to make like loads of sulfuric acid. You're going to make like 100 per second. Actually, you're going to make 124 per second. That is then 250 per second over here. And then we just dunk it into a tank and we call it a day. Sure. So this over here could be something of the build that we need. I'm very not confident about where... which one of these needs to be a near hand and which one of these needs to be a far hand. But that will be fine. We can tweak that as we go. I mean, it will just be like setting up like a slider. And then the only question that remains is how much petroleum gas do we need? And we actually do need a bit. We could and should make the amount of petroleum gas that we need on site as well. Oh, we are already going to do that either way. We could go the full cracking procedure. The full cracking procedure does give us more, especially if we add speed and prod to it, as compared to the basic recipe. But I think I might just go for the basic recipe for the sheer reason to just get it over with. There we go. So we can have this thing over here. Let me just pick up an oil refinery real quick. I mean, the full cracking recipe will be better. The higher your speed and your productivity modules are going to be. Or the higher your productivity modules are going to be. The speed modules don't really matter too much for that, but productivity is going to be crucial. Do we have... Yeah, probably in here somewhere. Oh, I see him. There we go. Give me some of these, please. And let's decide on that build one more time. I also kind of noticed that I'm running out of time. God dang it. So, but... let's put this like on the final note over here. We could do this recipe. We need petroleum gas. Actually, not this recipe. We want to do this one. This one over here takes 100 crude oil and turns that into 70 heavy, 30 light, 20 petroleum. All that heavy we can crack into light. All the light we can crack into petroleum gas. If you add productivity modules to each step over there, it will give you probably more than just doing this recipe over here, where we crack crude straight into petroleum gas. But this one over here might just be the simpler and smaller build, which has less of a power footprint. And I think I'll just go with this one and put some prod modules in here and just call it a day. Good. And then the final thing over here is you over here, you make 18 per second. And how much do we need? We need loads. We need loads. Oof. I mean, there's going to be 60, 120 over here alone. That might lead us to this recipe over here. Not only does this recipe make more, it also is faster. So we won't have to set up something of a cracking setup. Okay, tell you what, I'll take a swing at this and see how much of a ratio we need over here. Calculating oil is a very tedious thing to do. We do have our little helper over here back at the main base. Oh, that's a bad time for another save. All the way over here, which basically tells us what we need to do over here. This one, yeah, I've already seen it a couple times on the series. This is where we calculate oil, and I will probably just have to adjust it correctly to make sure that it works for us. Nevertheless, thank you so much for today. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this channel into something bloody amazing. You can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where we do even more Factorio. Currently, we're playing Pyanodons over there. You also see the Pyanodon recaps every now and then over here on the YouTube channel. Then we're also doing a whole bunch of RimWorld and a bit of XCOM 2 every now and then. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening. And until next time, see you around!